Test, 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 test. Okay. All right, so we'll get started in just a minute here. So find your comfortable spot, and we're gonna get started. It's Friday, end of the week. Time to relax with yoga. So close your eyes, sit up straight. And we're gonna inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. As you inhale, try and fill your lungs completely with air and allow your abdomen to expand. And when you exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. Your tongue is at the back of your throat, and you're exhaling when you need to with control. With each inhale, allow your spine to get longer as your head reaches for the ceiling. And as you exhale, just relax your shoulders, feel the ground under you where you're sitting. Now, on the next inhale, let's inhale and raise our arms and hands above our head as high as you can reach. If you can bring your hands together above your head, and then exhale as you lower your arms and hands down, breathing through your nose, inhaling up and exhaling down. Try and synchronize your breath with your movement. Now, in the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, we're going to turn our torso to the right side. And then as you're ready to exhale, lowering your arms and hands down. When you're ready to inhale, lifting your hands, turning your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn to the opposite side as you exhale your arms and hands down. Continue breathing through your nose, inhaling up and exhaling down. Try and fill your lungs completely with air and squeeze out all of the air on the exhale. One more time on each side, and when you're done, bring your hands into prayer posture in front of you. Take a moment to breathe through your nose in this balancing mudra. Relax your shoulders, relax your elbows. Now from here, we're going to keep our hands together as we inhale, our fingertips as high as you can reach. And when you're ready to exhale, bring your hands back to prayer posture. And at the end of the exhale, point your fingertips down, flexing your wrists as much as you can. Continue breathing through your nose. When you're ready to inhale, lift and reach. When you're ready to exhale, come on down to prayer posture and then point your fingertips down, flexing your wrists. Continue moving with your breath. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture in front of you. Now from here, we're going to get up into a tabletop position on all fours. Place your knees under your hips, spread your fingertips wide. Place your hands under your shoulders. Check that your index fingers are facing forward. Your knees are under your hips. And we're going to do cat-cow. So keeping our arms straight, try and rotate your shoulders so your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing your thighs. So keeping your arms straight, we're going to inhale and arch our lower spine, dipping it down as we lift our head. And when you're ready to exhale, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine as we arch our upper back, tightening our gluteal muscles and lowering our head down. When you're ready to inhale, arch your lower back and lift your head. Again, on the exhale, pull your navel in, tighten your gluteal muscles as you arch your upper back toward the ceiling and lower your head. Try and move with your breath. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. Moving as much as you can within your range of motion. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, bring your spine and neck parallel to the floor. And just inhale and exhale through your nose. Now from here, we're going to step our left foot forward into a lower left lunge. Check that your left knee is above your left ankle. And inhale, coming up, bringing your hands into prayer posture in front of your chest. Breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. Take long, deep breaths. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale, make a circle, reaching up. Exhale as you bring your hands down to the floor next to your left foot. Keeping your left knee above your left ankle and your right hand on the mat. We're going to inhale our left fingertips up toward the ceiling and breathe. Inhale and exhale as we twist and reach. Breathing through our nose. And then inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring our left hand down next to our left foot. Push the floor away as we pull our left foot back. And bring our right foot forward into a lower right lunge. Check that your right knee is above your right ankle. And when you're ready, bring your hands up in a prayer posture in front of your chest, breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears And reach your fingertips toward the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And from here, we're going to inhale, make a circle, reaching up. And exhale, bring our hands down to the floor next to our right foot, keeping our right knee above our right ankle, and keeping our left arm straight and our left hand on the mat with our fingers spread wide. We're going to inhale and reach our right fingertips up toward the ceiling, twisting and reaching, breathing through your nose, inhaling and exhaling as you need to. And if your hand's above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring your hand back down to the floor. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back, coming back to a tabletop position. Check that your knees are under your hips. We're going to do puppy pose. So pull your navel in toward your spine. And we're going to slowly walk our hands forward, keeping our hips in the air above our knees, lowering our torso and forehead down. Spread your fingers wide, pushing the floor away as we open up our shoulders, breathing through our nose. Try and relax your neck and head down to the ground. Go as far as you can and just breathe. And then pull your navel in as you lift up and slowly walk your hands back to tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to spread our knees wide, bring our feet together, set our hips back on our heels, and lower our forehead and torso into child's pose, relaxing, breathing through your nose. And then lift your head, straighten out your arms, and we're going to come back up to tabletop position. And you can do puppy pose again if you'd like, or I'm going to do downward dog. If you're doing downward dog, just make sure your fingers are spread wide, your index fingers are facing forward, and rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing your thighs. We're going to get onto the balls of our feet, push the floor away, lifting our hips into the air, opening up our arms and shoulders. Alternate lifting the heels of your feet off the ground as we walk the dog. Relax your neck and shoulders. And breathe through your nose. Pushing the floor away with our hands, opening up our armpits and shoulders, relaxing your head, breathing through your nose. Keeping your knees bent. Focus on opening the shoulders and relaxing your neck and head. And then lower your knees down back to tabletop position. And from here, we're going to step our left foot forward again into a lower left lunge. Bringing our hands up into prayer posture in front of us. And then from here, we're going to relax our left forearm on our left thigh. Take our right hand and place it on our right hip. And then we're going to turn our torso to the right side of the room. And if you'd like, you can reach your right hand out toward your right foot. And if you'd like to go further, you can bend your right leg and grab your right ankle or foot. Relax your thighs and hips and breathe through your nose. And then release your right foot down. Turn your torso and hands back to the front. Bring them into prayer posture. Take a moment to breathe through your nose. And then we're going to inhale and reach our hands up toward the ceiling. Exhale as we bring our hands down to the floor next to our left foot. Push the floor away as we pull our left foot back and bring our right foot forward into a lower right lunge. When you're ready, bring your hands up into prayer posture in front of your chest and breathe through your nose. Now, make sure that your right foot and your left knee are wide enough apart in alignment with your hips so that you can keep your balance. Now we're going to take our right forearm and rest it on our right thigh. Take our left hand and place it on our left hip. And then turn our torso to the left side of the room. Reach our left hand back toward our left foot as much as you can. And if you'd like, you don't have to, we're going to bend our left leg and grab our ankle or a foot. You can use a sock or a scarf or a belt. Wrap it around your foot if you can't reach it, or just focus on twisting. In any case, breathe through your nose and relax. And then release your left foot down, turn back to the front and bring your hands to prayer posture. And then inhale, reaching up. Exhale as you bring your hands down to the floor next to your right foot. Push the floor away. And from here, we're going to spread our knees wide again. Bring our feet together and sit back in child's pose, lowering our hips to our heels, lowering our torso and forehead down to the mat. And then lift your head, straighten out your arms. And from here, we're going to get onto the balls of our toes, walk our hands back toward our feet, lower our heels with our knees bent. Inhale as you raise your arms and hands above your head, and exhale as you bring them down by your side. So standing at the front of our mat with our feet separated under our hips. Inhale, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. And then exhale, lowering them down. We're going to do that again. Inhale, reaching up. And this time we're going to swan dive down, bending forward, relaxing our hands to the outside of our feet. Take a moment to bend your knees, alternating gently flexing your knees. Relax your head and shoulders. And then pause. Inhale, coming up halfway. Neck and spine parallel to the floor, and then exhale, coming down all the way. Now bend your knees, place your hands on the floor on the outside of your feet, and step your right foot back, keeping your left knee above your left ankle. When you're ready, inhale and bring your hands up in a prayer posture in Warrior One. Breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your fingertips up toward the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And we're going to inhale, make a circle, reaching up. Exhale as we tilt our torso forward, placing our hands on the floor on the outside of our feet. Step our right foot forward. Inhale up halfway. And relax down. Bend your knees as you inhale, both hands above your head, palms together if you can, and then exhale your hands down by your side. Again, we're going to inhale, reaching up, and swan dive down, bending forward, placing our hands on the outside of our feet. Take a moment to relax your neck and shoulders, alternate bending your knees, gently bending your knees, stretching the backs of your legs. And then pause, inhale, coming up halfway. And then exhale, relaxing down. Bend your knees and step your left foot back, keeping your right knee bent over your right ankle. When you're ready, bring your hands up into prayer posture, into warrior one. Breathing through your nose. And from here, if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your fingertips up toward the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then from here, we're going to inhale, reaching up, exhale as we bend forward and place our hands on the outside of our right foot. Step your left foot forward. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Bend your knees as you bring both hands together above your head. Palms together and exhale them down by your side. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and separate our feet about 3 or 4 feet apart. Place your hands on your hips. Inhale, lifting your chest. Exhale, bending your knees. And then inhale as you lift your chest again. And this time we're going to exhale and tilt our torso forward and then bring our hands down to the floor. If you'd like, you can straighten out your legs. Relax your neck and shoulders. If you'd like to grab your elbows and just relax your head. If you'd like, you can move your head up and down gently as if you're saying yes, or side to side as if you're saying no. Pause for a moment and just breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Now from here, we're going to inhale both hands up behind our head, interlace our fingers and lift our knuckles toward the ceiling. Imagine you're bringing your hands behind your head, reaching the knuckles up toward the ceiling, relaxing your shoulders. And release, bring your hands down to the floor. Take a moment to breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then from here, we're going to walk our hands to our right foot. Take your left hand behind your right calf. Inhale, lifting your chest toward your right foot. Exhale, relaxing your torso over your leg. Try not to bend your head down, but relax your torso. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And then release, come back to the center, and then walk your hands to your left foot. Take your right hand behind your left calf. Inhale, lifting your chest toward your foot. Exhale, relaxing your torso over your legs. Breathing through your nose. Try not to bend your head, but relax your torso over your legs. Bring your navel to your thigh muscles. And then release, come back to the center of the mat. Relaxing your neck and shoulders. And then we're gonna walk our feet in and lower our hips down to the ground. And bring our arms between our legs with our hands in prayer posture. Breathing through your nose. Try and move your torso so that's vertical to the floor like your hands are. If you need to sit on something, you can do that as well. Take long, deep breaths. And then lower your hands down to the floor, lower your hips all the way to the floor, and you can straighten out your legs in front of you. With your arms by your side, inhale, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling, and then exhale, lowering them down. Again, inhale, reaching up. And this time we're gonna lower our torso over our legs, bringing our arms to the outside of our legs. Inhale, lifting your chest toward the front of your feet. Exhale, lowering your torso down. Try not to bend your head, Unless your torso is all the way down on your legs, then you can lower your forehead down to your knees. But if it's not, then just focus on lifting your chest toward the front of your feet. With the inhale and exhale, relaxing your torso down as much as you can. Follow your breath. And then inhale, coming up. Exhale, lower your arms and hands down. And we're going to spread our feet wide. Bringing your hands behind you with your fingertips pointing away. So your fingertips are pointing away from your hips, opening the legs wide. And we're going to inhale through our nose and exhale using your hands as we guide our torso forward. Try and keep your neck and spine in alignment. With each exhale, coming forward. And then when you're far enough forward, you can bring your hands in front of you and relax your forearms down on the ground. Try and lift your chest with the inhale, exhale, gently coming forward. Try not to bend your head, but lower your torso. Breathing through your nose, take long, deep breaths. And then inhale, coming up. Turn toward your right leg. Place your hands as far forward on your right leg as you can reach. Inhale as you lift your chest. Exhale, tilting your torso over your right leg. And bring your hands to the outside of your right leg. Inhale, lifting your chest. Exhale, lowering your torso as much as you can. Try not to bend your head, but lower your torso. If your torso is all the way down, then go ahead and relax your forehead on your knee. Follow your breath. If you'd like, you can grab your foot. But again, try not to bend your head down. We're lowering our torso. Follow your breath. And then inhale, coming all the way up. Turn toward your left leg. Place your hands as far forward on your left leg as you can reach. Inhale with a straight spine. Exhale as you tilt your torso over your left leg, moving your arms down to the outside of your leg. Inhale, lifting your chest. Exhale, lowering your torso as much as you can. Breathing through your nose. Again, if you'd like to grab your foot, you can. Try not to bend your head though. Lift your chest toward your foot and lower your torso down. And then inhale, coming all the way up. And we're going to bring the bottoms of our feet together. If you'd like, you can place a pillow or a block under your thighs. Reach your hands around your feet. And imagine your knees are pushing against a wall. So that will help open up your hips. Try and sit up straight, breathing through your nose. Just take a moment to breathe in this position. And then from here, we're going to inhale as we lift our chest, and then exhale as we tilt forward. You can use your arms to help keep your legs apart. Inhale, lifting your chest. Exhale, gently bending forward. Go as far as you can, and just breathe through your nose. Take long, deep breaths. Again, try not to bend your head, but lower your torso. Going as far as you can and just breathe. And then come on up. Bend your knees, scoot to the front of your mat with your knees bent. And move your arms parallel to the floor. Separate your feet. Knees are bent. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Inhale as you lift your chest and lift the heels of your feet off the ground, keeping your arms parallel to the floor. And if you'd like, you can straighten out one leg or the other or both. Find your balancing point. Breathing through your nose. And then lower your feet down and grab your elbows or wrists and relax. And we're going to do that one more time. So bring your arms parallel to the floor. Pull your navel in as you inhale, lifting your chest, tilting back, lift the heels of your feet off the ground. And again, you can straighten out one leg or the other or both. Find your balancing point. Breathing through your nose. And then lower your feet down, grab your elbows or wrists and relax. Now this time we're going to move our arms parallel to the floor. Inhale as we lift our chest and exhale as we lower our spine with control all the way down to the floor. And then move our arms out parallel to our shoulders with our palms of our hands facing up toward the ceiling. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Relax your hips, keeping our knees bent. Now from here, we're going to walk our feet under our knees as much as possible. And then walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat, separating your knees wide apart. And then inhale through your nose and exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the left side and turn your head to gaze at your right hand, keeping your shoulders on the ground. And then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center. Exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the right side and turn your head to gaze at your left hand, keeping your shoulders on the ground. And then inhale, bring your knees and your head and torso back to the center. And move your arms down next to your torso. Walk your feet under your knees again as much as possible so that your ankles are almost in reaching distance from your hands. And from here, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine so our back is on the ground. And then inhale as you lift your hips off the ground as high as you can on the inhale. And then on the exhale, lowering them down with control, but staying an inch away from the ground. Don't lower them all the way. Just exhale with control. When you're ready to inhale, lifting your hips, tightening your gluteal muscles as you lift your hips in the air on the inhale. When you're ready, follow your breath. On the exhale, coming down an inch away from the ground, not all the way. Follow your breath. Now on the next inhale, we're going to keep our hips lifted off the ground as we continue to inhale and exhale through our nose. Move our straight arms under our hips and interlace our fingers. Our gluteal muscles should be tight as we continue to lift our hips, inhaling and exhaling through our nose. Pushing the heels of our feet into the ground as we lift our hips. Now on the next exhale, we're going to release our hands from under our hips as we exhale and lower our hips all the way down to the ground. And then from here, we're going to straighten out our right leg, keeping our left knee bent. Lift our left foot off the ground and interlace our fingers below our left knee on our left shin. Relax your left foot and keeping your right leg on the ground, keeping your hips and shoulders on the ground. We're going to inhale through our nose. And as we exhale, we're going to gently pull our left shin and knee toward our left shoulder with each exhale, while keeping our right leg and our hips and shoulders on the ground. Go as far as you can and just breathe. And then release, lower your left foot down, straighten out your left leg, and we're going to bend our right knee, placing our right foot on the ground. Then lift our right foot off the ground and interlace our fingers on our right shin, just below our right knee. Keeping the left leg on the ground, straight on the ground, and keeping our hips and shoulders on the ground. Try and relax your right foot. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right knee toward your right shoulder while keeping your left leg on the ground. With each exhale, gently pulling your shin and knee toward your right shoulder. Breathing through your nose, relaxing your right foot. And then release, lower your right foot down, release your hands, and then bend both knees. Pull your navel in toward your spine and lift your feet and hands up toward the ceiling. And then bend your knees and grab the outer edges of your feet. Pull your feet down so that your knees go to the outside of your shoulders in happy baby pose. And then from here, we're going to alternate lifting our feet, rocking side to side, Giving ourselves a nice massage, releasing any tension you may feel. If you'd like, you can rock up and down, breathing through your nose, moving around as much as you can. If you fall out, get back in. And then pause, reach your hands and feet up toward the ceiling, and then relax all the way down on your mat. Straighten your body out for our final pose, which is Shavasana. So Shavasana is a conscious relaxation. Close your eyes, separate the heels of your feet, and allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms away from your torso with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs. Relax your knees and your calf muscles. Relax your ankles and your toes. Focus on your breath. Feel the ground supporting you. Try and relax. Observe your breath getting longer as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers, and then slowly move your hands above your head and stretch your body. And then bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. And then we're going to move to one side of our body and take a few deep breaths through our nose. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And we'll end the practice with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head, and then exhale with a strong breath as we open our mouth and lower our arms and hands down. So we're going to inhale through our nose, exhale with a strong breath as we lower our hands down. We'll do that 3 times, and then we'll end with a final 4th breath. So go ahead and inhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, but bring the palms of your hands together and pause at your third eye for kind thoughts. Pause at your lips for kind words, and then pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. All right, well, thank you for joining, and we'll see you next week. Good night.